Hey, you probably watched a video of me switching to the dark side, and I thought I left that in the past, but man, who the hell is knocking on my door? They released the Quincy Kido rework before Qkido. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the thing is this video is supposed to have been come out, but I'm literally working right now, which is funny enough, but that's besides the point. One thing I want to say is that they did end up nerfing, or I guess balancing, so I give props on the wall for that. But even then, I still think it still has potential to still be in a meta or a circle of meta like build, especially that move right there. Caviar, whatever you want to call it, has the craziest functionality. And as crazy as it sounds, I think that's what makes it unique. Landing it raw, it's like more of a parry check. Once you actually know how to fight against it, people are going to know, oh, hold block. It takes me like around 3 hours to understand. Well, let me mind you, I'm not a Quincy Kido. Like, I'm mediocre at best at this. But it took me a couple hours just to understand how my build should operate with these new items. And in my opinion, the Quincy Kido expansion is cool. Maybe like when I went live yesterday, I was just getting mad. Maybe I was getting mad in the sense that where is my baby, my beautiful tree, Qkido. I guess, you know, I'm cheating on it because I'm using Quincy Kido, but I'm enjoying myself. Without Quincy Kido, like right now, I would. Well, this is the same feeling I had with Kendo. But anyway, that's besides the point. Quincy Kido was tough. I'm not really a good like bow user, so I can't really speak too much on that. Well, like the new bows, I don't really use it. I like swords, or I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain it. I feel like there's so much damn key to press. Well, for my keybinds and stuff like that. So I was like, man, F all that. I ain't trying to do all that. But I would have asked y'all boys, how were y'all during the cybernetic box? Like that thing itself plummeted the whole market. And I was live and I did like what, a couple times. I got like what, 40 or something like that. But holy, that literally tanked the economy. So if you woke up and you see why they're so cheap, that's their fault. But now that Quincy Kido has, you know, got an expansion, how would a wrong card Qkido and SR Qkido fit into this? Will it be that much of a difference? Some will say no, some will say yes. I feel like it's fair for Quincy Kido to have this because SR, you know, they gotta come fight against whatever SR is. Whatever wrong card is, and I still think a wrong card is number one. Well, if I put it at scale, this is just my opinion. My opinion is, you know, could be wrong. There's never a good or bad opinion, but I think if you were to scale it, I would go 1 as a wrong card, 2 SR, 3 as Quincy, but SR and Quincy is damn near the same. That's as of right now. There's gonna be some brain dead combo someone's going to find, and then it's gonna shift the whole meta. So it could, you know, these are they can interchangeable, but I still think a wrong card is still the best, especially with proficiency. Proficiency with abject, maybe I think the abject meta got nerfed. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me too much on that. But then again, who knows? I feel like Quincy can actually do something with it. I feel like they should still keep adding more implements of the shadow feature, because I feel like the shadow feature looks very cool. And, you know, being able to like spawn out of nowhere from the depths and just coming out of nowhere and tip on that nigga, pause. You know what I'm trying to say? I think it's pretty cool unique to it. But then again, I feel they should do that for Kendo. Same with, you know, healing, Qkido. I mean, Qkido has its own kind of shadow thing, which is pretty cool. Now, Kendo doesn't really have, well, do Kendo have that? I'm not too sure. Maybe Kendo, I don't know, bro. I haven't played Quincy too much, other than like besides Qkido. But nah, anyways, I feel like it's pretty cool. One thing I forgot to mention is the damn ultra skill, whatever you call that BS. That thing, it makes no sense. It runs a whole animation, and I think I'm gonna do it right here after I'm just weaving out of, you know, fighting. But nah, I think it's like, the other Quincy's, the other SR, or whatever other ultra skill, is it the best? Maybe I'm using the, you know, antithesis weapon sword. Maybe I'm not using, like, I don't have the best. Well, I can't really judge it because I feel like if you have the daggers, it's easier to get ultra skill. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about, bro, where's the Kendo one? Yo, Kendo does not need it. I'm starting to think Kendo may not need that because I feel like it's easier to land M1s in Kendo and speed. I mean, granted, speed did get its own, but I feel like once Kendo has its own, it's gonna be very dangerous, and I'm gonna be on that. I'll be there for a show. Same with this, but look what I did here. Oh my, look at the range. You can't tell me. Oh my goodness, like you could just say I kind of like hung his ass in the air, but nah, it's tough. Now, earlier today, Scythe ended up getting catching a nerf. And I feel like it was needed because I feel like the hitbox is too janky with the Scythe crit. I mean, they made Scythe a legendary, so you can't really speak too much about it. But I feel like at times where I'm getting ghost hit from one of its weird hitboxes. And granted, it's a double hit, dash, long range, you know, an incest baby between katana and like longsword, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think even with those set nerfs, I was playing it earlier with Kendo, I think Scythe is still on the map. I don't see that nerf being too much. I guess it just prevents people with true combos, because Scythe did have some dangerous combos when it first initially got, you know, rework, and in the second stage, then it got another, I think it got changed to legendary, and then what's its current stage at. Still think it's a very good sword. I feel like longsword kind of like, you know, went away. It got lost inside whatever is going on. There's so much. Well, same with dagger. You rarely see people run around with dagger. I mean, then again, dagger got its own different crit, but you don't hear people talking about it. I mean, then again, mythical weapons are taking over. No more like legendary weapons are worth it. So I'm kind of scared that how Mythic just replace mythic tier weapon, or excuse me, legend tier weapons. I mean, granted, there's only two. There's three now, Scythe, but there's only longsword and daggers. And then again, what's the point when you can just roll other great ones? You know what I'm saying? There's mythical weapons, and most people are using longsword. I'm not saying longsword's not being used. I'm just saying compared to, like, you know, dagger compared to longsword, dagger is not being run that much. Not anymore, at least. And I feel like I want to see dagger still make a comeback, and I might be talking off my ass, and you know, some of you guys might say dagger is still good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just not being played a lot. And same with guns. I want to try this build with the Quincy block and see if it's still viable. When's the last time you seen someone run around with blocks? Point proven, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people are running with it. I want to see, you know, I want to see more stuff. Well, I'm happy that Chaotic is bringing back, you know, weapons that haven't been used into being usable. So I want to see how he does with dual blade, twin blade, whatever that thing is called. Now, I want to talk, this is very off topic, but I want to speak a little bit about it. The Innovation Awards. Now, the thing is, Type Soul was up against TSB and Bloxfruit. Obviously, people, I feel like TSB was going to win it anyway. Bloxfruit didn't care that much. They already got they promised from the TSB, from the Bloxfruit people. In a game that's always run by, toddlers, there's more mobile players than PC players, actually, you know that. But Bloxfruit being such a brain rot, but enjoyable for those kids. And the thing is, I'm saying it's brain rot, but we was just like that early on when I was playing Roblox, when I was a jit at their age. So we can't really call it brain rot when we was just like that for them. It was just like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to play a lot of One Piece games, especially my favorite was One Piece Bizarre Adventure. I loved it with all my heart, just for it to get struck down by, Toei Animations. I think that's what happened. I don't know, bro. It's a fun game. But anyway, then again, Bloxfruit was going against TSB and Type Soul. Obviously, Type Soul's not going to win, bro. Our community is so divided, it's not even funny. But then again, TSB was winning it. I think they were up like, what, 1 million votes or something like that. That's because they're getting promised character, which is KJ. Don't get me wrong, that man tough. And I wonder, will you guys still watch me if I'm, well, I don't really care if you guys watch it or not, but I will see if you guys are, well, I do care. I mean, in the sense of I don't care too much about making content which you guys like. I like to make content that I enjoy to make. But would you still watch me if I, made some TSB content? Maybe probably memify it like how my old content was, where it's like heavily edited. And I wonder if I want to do that. But there's a lot of games that I have so much to record, and I can't wait to show it to y'all, like Ninja, Kaizen, Kaizen 2, Hell updates coming out. It's just, my life is filled with so much more time, and I said I'm recording it while I'm working. So hope my boss can call me right now. I have to pause this and do this. But I love y'all too much, and I love making content. So I'm more than happy to take the risk for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But the innovation reward, I feel like the way Roblox is doing it, it comes down to people are trying to point fingers and laugh at, oh, they're they're botting, or this person's botting. So it makes it create a very like, oh, it's whoever can create the better reward. You know what I'm saying? It's just whoever can. Developer can give them the best rewards, and if they ended up getting it, they get the free win. So it just comes down, well, TSB was then winning KJ, and I heard you had to pay like thousands of Robux to even get him. So is it really, honestly, can you blame them for wanting to win? Hell no, you can't. But I want to see other ways they can make it pretty cool. I don't know, Roblox is, sometimes I just scratch my head and what the heck am I doing? But honestly, Will Type Soul ever win any of those categories? Hell no. What the hell? Well, let me say this. I don't want to say too much, but Hell looks promising. That's the only thing I will say. Well, I'm allowed to say. And speaking a little bit more after Hell, well, not about Hell, what's gonna be after Hell is done? You know, maybe 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 months after Hell is done releasing, what is there to do? You know, are there gonna be more modes? A new race? Probably the new race might be the idea, but if they do that, what about the other races that are gonna be forgotten? You get what I'm trying to say? It's just gonna be where maybe another project might be in the making. And well, after Type Soul's done, I'll probably be done with Bleach games. I mean, that's how I was when Type Soul initially died. I didn't want to play another Bleach game. I'll give them a try, but nothing can really rekindle the same enjoyment that I have. I mean, I played other Bleach games, but Type Soul is just something different. I want to see what else they can do for the new Hellverse. Who knows? I think it could be very unique in a sense. Maybe I'm just a hater, but I just don't like non-canon stuff that just does not make sense. Because earlier today there was a sneak of the snake vessel, whatever that thing's called. It's from Tyranny. Don't get it twisted now. I'ma definitely use it. It look tough. But then again, God bless whoever gotta fight that thing, because dear God knows I'm a rage. But then again, who knows? I want to see what you guys' opinion. What do you think might be added to the game? If you get it correct, I'll cash up you $20 because like I gotta see what else. Well, it has to make sense. Well, no, a deal's a deal. Find some, I'll give you something in the game. There we go. If something gets added, I'll give you money for it. I'll let you know if I knew about it or not. It has to be, well, it can't be snow. Obviously, everybody knows that. Bird Res is a troll, let's be for real. But I just want to hear people's opinion of what you think will be added to the game. Who knows? Really? What these guys got cooking up? Maybe they should add a Power Ranger Res. I wonder if I could pay to do that. Nah, I'm broke. I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, maybe, what do you think will be reworked next? They were arguing about Acid being reworked. I don't think he needed a rework at all. Acid is pretty good. People who are trying to downplay it gotta be on that methamphetamine for sure ski. But Vamp needing a rework? Nah. I guess the roar lasted like 2 seconds, so I can see why people want that to get fixed. Don't blame them at all, but yeah. I feel like instead of Res being reworked, I feel like weapons should be prioritized, because with new weapons getting added, it's gonna be unfair to fight against them niggas. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh no, he's going out crazy. But other than that, it was a calm little video. I want to play more Quincy Kido. This is probably my last Quincy Kido video. Don't expect more. Maybe for like a challenge, or maybe, I don't know. I gotta go take a shower from this stench of playing this game. And for all the people who downplaying Quincy Kido, you was a lie. But all I gotta say is, fear God, not men.